Boycott India's Republic Day celebrations and observe general strike on January 26, 2021. Joint statement of NSCN, GPRN, United Liberation Front of Assam, Independent. Another Republic Day of India's sham democracy is returning like a bad coin. A ghostly dark cloud is going to dim the bright sky of we see once again. In a republic the citizens are sovereign, but India is also a union and the monstrous central rule matters the most and the administration gets its own way with crafty manipulative practices. Those in Assam who has faith in the Indian democratic process must be aware what this two-faced administration has done to our greater Assam, reorganizing our four historical regions of a powerful kingdom into a butchered land. A torn-up map of our beloved land is a fact no one can deny is the reality today. The Indian administration with the colonial characteristic has performed vivisection of Assam using constitutional manipulative process and the land is hardly recognizable now. The compliant Assam administration has placed Assam on a sacrificial platform of one India, one culture and one language destiny. The aforementioned Indian electoral process is now in full swing in Assam. Few veteran and some aspiring representatives of the masses are increasingly vocalizing on Assamese identity, survival and full of promises to uphold Assam's interest riding the bandwagon of Assamese nationalism. We sincerely hope that every candidate has mastered the Indian constitution and other laws so that they could fulfill their promises to save our unique Assam. However, we appreciate that for the most political aspirants taking part in the electoral process is a game to be won hook or by crook and with empty promises each one of them portrays a vision of Assam that is not possible to achieve in reality. People of Assam must take note that being a winner, becoming a member of the Legislative Assembly or member of Parliament without the knowledge how India is ruled, instead of representing their electorate, they should pose as scarecrows and protect the paddy fields of their electorates. Assamese posses self-respect and dignified existence, but, adopting cheap Indian word swabhaman, meaning in Assamese as petulance may be pointer that people of Assam have lost the intellect and analytical acumen. Why do we need to have a closer look at such ingresses? Because, as the British imperialism managed to spread like oil spreading on a floor, the Indianization process is also following the same pattern. The ongoing vigilance by the United Liberation Front of Assam, Independent, is to stand up against such Indian evil designs in association of other fraternal organization of Wisia. Naga, Meitei, Tripuri, Koch, Kachari, Karbi, Jantia, Kasi, Mizo etc. brethrens also having to join the Mad Hatter's Tea Party as in Alice in Wonderland of the dysfunctional electoral process in this largest democracy. The people of the Wisia has inherent moral fibers to hang on to their alma mater. However, many of the leaders of this stock also do succumb to the malpractices and corrupt ways of the Indian system. They indulge in slavery to the Indian state with greed and power and become party to the ongoing Indian occupation, keeping their own peoples oppressed. There are few exceptional leaders of the Wisia trying to insulate their ancestral heritage within the Indian system precariously and others can emulate them in serving their electorates. However, we must point out that Wisia taking part in the Indian electoral process is akin to keeping afloat for survival when one is in deep waters. We do not want to have collaborators in the machinations of absorbing Wisia into India. Instead, we want to see intellectually apt persons using stratagems to prevent this happening till the revolutionary forces of Wisia are successful in freeing the region to sovereignty. This so-called Republic Day of India is a confrontation to our indigenous ideals and hence we have been opposing it. We would call upon all political or apolitical peoples of the Wisia to boycott the celebrations of this Indian political event. We are calling for a total shutdown from 001 hours till 1800 hours on the 26th of January 2021. However, all the essential and emergency services are free to deliver their services. Finally, for the sake of today and tomorrow of our indigenous Wisia and the survival of the region, let us make this shutdown a big success. We salute the people of Wisia respectfully. Captain Deep Assam Publicity Department. United Liberation Front of Assam, Independent.